The ruling party's second national policy conference is taking place at a time of the global economic downturn, and President Geingob says some of the proposals on resolutions must help the country withstand the meltdown. Namibia, the president says, remains one of the most unequal society in the world, and the conference should deliberate on how government can lift more citizens out of poverty and economic exclusion. The inequality gap is still widening, even though the ruling party has made strides through national reconciliation and built an all-inclusive Namibian house. The Swapo Party should then adapt to deal with the challenges of modern times in order to remain at the forefront of fighting economic injustice. Making reference to the new Equitable Economic Empowerment Framework and land ownership, among others, the president urged party members not to deviate from the principle of a more equitable and inclusive economy.
We have not seen all the pillars that have been discussed that became a draft bill. Like on ownership, some of us have problems that we can discuss because we cannot injustice others too. So we must discuss it openly. But others must also come with proposals, good proposals, to solve the problem, but not just to sit and cry and say, don't touch us. It's not going to work that way.
The head of state warns that economic slowdown will persist for some time, especially among the young people.
It is projected that global growth will be slower in the next decade. As a result of anemic growth, unemployment, especially among the youth, is expected to increase. Given that youth unemployment is already high in Namibia, how can we attune policies to ensure that it does not increase further and cause social discontent?
The party's leadership is aware that there has been no action on some of the resolutions taken during the last policy conference, hence the need for delegates to come up with proposals this time around.
The recommendations will represent the consensus. Please, the consensus, not our own specific ideological point of view, the consensus of all of us.
The delegates are expected to come up with framework papers that will deal with inner party matters.